Good morning, everybody. It's day 33 for my video logs, and I'm driving to the chiropractor right now, and it's Monday, August 15th, I believe, and I'm sorry I didn't get to post my videos from the competition this weekend from Austin, Texas, partially due to how tired I was. It was just a flurry of events, and then every time I had a chance, I wanted to nap. The day started on Friday, where I was waking up every hour for about 4 hours the day before, and I got up at 4 o'clock to go to get up and get ready for the competition, the flight, which was at 7 o'clock, which we turned out to be sitting in the plane for another 2.5 hours because they found a dent somewhere by the turbine, I believe, in the front of the wing, and because all of the security measures and all that we had to wait for the maintenance crews to release us. And so anyways, it took a long time. I mean, I think it's all for the best. It's better safe than sorry, except I really wish the maintenance crews would be a little bit faster, because I'm sure it doesn't take 45 minutes to write a report for a dent, right, that they're going to release anyways. So, but that's how things are right now in this society. Due to the new president, we have just been going downhill. I don't know, if you go anywhere, things are very expensive, service are horrible, and yeah, that's about all I'm going to talk about it, because don't get me started on that. Then after that, we did go, so we didn't get to the hotel until get to Austin until afternoon. We did go to a workshop, which I'm very excited about, the only workshop that I was able to attend the entire weekend, which is by John Lindo. He is a legend in the West Coast swing world, and it's about connections, hits, variations, which they're all great information. Part of it is that I was thinking the whole time, like, I can't use that in my competition because we're not allowed to, change the timing, syncopations, and whatnot. So, but I will put that all in my back pocket, and when I need it, I'm sure I can use some of it, right? So, which is, it's always good. I took it with my dance partner and one of my other dance friends. We are all apparently dance fanatics, so we all had a great time. We had a good barbecue at the it's called Cooper's Old Time Pit and Barbecue. I will perhaps post some pictures of it right here. I had my dance partner and I shared the beef brisket and also the beef rib, which I felt like the brisket was better than rib, even though I really, really wanted to try the beef rib. It was great. It's kind of like the short ribs I have in those Korean restaurants, and but it was actually pretty good. I mean, it was kind of vinegary. It's not as barbecue-y like the smoked barbecue that I'm used to here in the Midwest. So, but it's definitely changed, and to my surprise, it was kind of funny because I saw that bread and beans and pickles and onions, those were all complimentary, like all free. You can get as much as you want, and it's kind of funny for me because I feel like I'm kind of in like a Korean restaurants, because if you have ever been to a Korean restaurant, like they have all these little side dishes that are unlimited. You can get whatever you want, and the main dish, the meat itself, you gotta pay, which is super expensive. So now you think about it, it's just like, well, they're expensive because they're compensating for all the costs of all these side dishes that they provide complimentary, right? So, and we had some, and then they had some cobblers, a peach cobbler, blackberry cobbler, and also apple cobbler. They also had a pecan pie. So the pecan pie was okay. I think my favorite was the peach cobbler. The blackberry cobbler was okay. definitely like the peach a lot. Then after that, we went back. Actually, before the dinner, I had a practice with my coach because my competition was the day after, which is on Saturday. So that was kind of like workshop, practice, and then dinner. And then after dinner, got back to the hotel, fixed some stuff, and then was gonna get ready for bed so I can get up early in the morning, which was kind of unfortunate that I didn't get much good sleep. Maybe because I slept too early. I was waking up every other hour. So yeah, I didn't have very good sleep that day, and I woke up. Even though when I woke up, I did okay. I did a cold shower afterwards. I felt a little bit better. But as I went downstairs for the warm-up, I was feeling, my head felt very hazy, like it was kind of stuffed with some cotton balls. So, and then I got downstairs and we found out that because this is a ACDA event, that the order of the dances were a little different. Instead of starting with waltz and nightclub like you see WDC, this one starts with two-step, and that threw me off the wall because two-step has always been my nemesis. It's probably one of my most nervous dances because it's a brand new, it's a new dance style for me, and almost it has a lot of spins even in the newcomer division. So always makes me very nervous, and to find out 30 minutes before the competition starts that I will be doing two-step with no warm-up, like a little bit warm-up, but you know what I'm saying? I was in a bit of a wreck, and plus I was not feeling well. So when I did the warm-up for two-step, I was feeling extremely off-balanced. Like I was very dizzy, even with the simple spin, because the spins are not like slow spins, they're very fast spins, because we spin on quick. So the music goes slow, quick, slow, quick, slow. So when you're doing quick like that, basically just you know, it was quite extreme. They blocked off some road that we can't get on for some reason. I'm not sure what's happening right now. I was supposed to exit on 90, but the ramp got blocked off, so I'm pretty sure there might be a detour somewhere that we can go to. Yeah, well, I have to see. I'm gonna stop the video for now and look for my GPS and see how I'm gonna get back on the road, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. The ramp was closed, so I got blocked off and then detoured. Had to go through the really bad Chicago direction traffic and then turn back around out of Chicago. So anyways, I'm back on a road toward my chiropractor. And where was I? I'm at the competition. So yeah, so I found out that I had to start two-step first, which is one of my most nervous dances. So, and as in the warm-up, we were going through my routine. I went through it once. I almost toppled over. I told my coach, I said let's not go through it again because I feel really dizzy. I just don't want to fall over. I'm gonna try to calm myself, and not just calm myself, but see if I can get rid of the dizziness a little bit, because that's gonna be bad, right? So anyways, I had to go back and actually change into my rhythm outfit because I was in my smooth outfit, expecting that I was gonna dance waltz first. So that didn't start out very good. So during the competition, I usually compete in two categories: my age category as well as the open category. Open category just means that open to anyone who's older than 18. Usually this is the category that most people will want to go to get a title in, because if get open category champion, that just means that you have beaten everybody in, you know, everybody who's in this particular division, right? So anyways, so I usually do, you know, so it's 2 of them, twice, and the first one is usually my age group and then the open category. And my the first time around, I was feeling obviously not confident, dizzy. I have this little ball that I feel like I'm stuffed in my head. I can't think straight. So my first round was, I feel like it was the worst that I ever performed this year, because I was just feeling very lightheaded, you know, as he was turning. I was trying very hard to hold on to my coach because I didn't want to spin out of place or miss my timing and all of that. So that minute and a half felt really long, felt like 1,000 years, and I finally got through it. And then I had to do it again. I was just like, oh my gosh, I am so dizzy. So for my second time around, I did all I can to concentrate and use my brain to hold myself together and not spin out or fall asleep, fall down. Because I remember the first one, my first hit, I had to hold on to my coach's hand, and instead of being in front of my chest, I was doing almost like this, folded over, because I didn't the rotation was wrong, I wasn't hitting it. So yeah, it was not a very good experience for two-step especially, and I knew my footwork was horrible. Even up until today, which is like 2 days after the competition, I still don't have the courage to look at my video for two-step because I really thought I did horrible. So, and I'm not really not that I was doing horribly, but I wasn't very happy with my performance, and you know, and there was nothing I can do, right? It's like physical conditions. It's tough to overcome when if you feel dizzy, you feel dizzy. There's nothing I can do about it. I drank the electrolyte water. I had a cup of, like, I had mocha. I drank water. I really tried to get rid of my dizziness, but it was just not going on. And I definitely think that's just due to perhaps the lack of sleep for 2 days straight or 2 nights straight that is doing that. Then, yeah, well, actually, I'm almost at my chiropractor. I'll continue this afterwards. Hi, I'm back. Sorry about the air conditioning noise. I just came back. I'm done with my chiropractic session, and you know, I really enjoy it because I feel like sometimes we don't take care of our body as much, and being able to give some tender loving care to the muscle and your body, it's so much. It does a lot of good. It prevents injuries, especially if you do a lot of repetitive exercises each day. Having a massage regularly and adjusting your spine will really help you. So try that out. Back to my competition. So yeah, and my next one was cha-cha, and as you I don't remember, right? My next one was cha-cha, and also a lot of spins, so that wasn't very good either. I didn't feel very well or very confident. I believe I was missing some timing there. As the time goes, the day was a little bit better. I felt a lot better. That even though the cotton ball in my head was still there, that I do feel a little bit more awake. My body was getting a little bit better. So my other dances afterwards, I felt a lot more comfortable, especially for Waltz and Nightclub, which Nightclub we worked on for the last month a little bit more than other dances, so I feel a little bit more confident on them. So yeah, so that was good. And after the competition, we went to eat, even though we kind of missed our award ceremony because they did the awards early instead of the stated 5:30, They actually did it because apparently the other session went a little early and they decided to do it then, which we totally missed it. But it was okay. I got my my packet and I won both divisions, which to my surprise, even though I did see the competition weren't very fierce, I kind of had an inkling of wish that I'll be okay. I'll be able to you know, be first. However, my scores, because instead of, in addition to the ranking, they actually give you a score, and my scores reflected how well I felt, because especially for two-step and cha-cha, my score was one step lower than last time. Go Graduate was first, like the top score you can get, and Go Honors is the second, and I got Go Honors in both cha-cha and two-step, which the judges sees everything. You know, there's kind of like the all-seeing eye. They know what's going on, because if I got Go Graduate for those two dances, I would be oddly surprised. They must have not seen anything, because I was a mess. I was a total mess for those two dances. So anyways, but I'm happy that I retained the title. And the coolest part was that we found out the next day, because my partner and I compete on Sunday for Couples Classic Division 4, and he was so nervous. He was so nervous. He actually told me, I don't want to compete, but anyways, he was so nervous. He think that he messed up everything, but I thought he did awesome, because his focus was posture, and I felt his posture was so much better, besides East Coast Swing. But all the other ones, his posture was great. I really liked it. He held his head up, and he even helped me with one move that I forgot. So he did a really good job. I'm so proud of him. Even though I'm really harsh on him when we practice, I bug him a lot, but he always pulls it through. He comes through really well, and he always do better than he would have thought himself do. So yeah, so we got first in our Couples Classic, which is like 3 competitions in a row, so it's kind of cool. It's hard to maintain, but we'll do our best. You know, we'll see what happens in Chicago. And also the next competition in Nashville in about 3 weeks. That should be a pretty good indication of how well I would do if I was gonna go to Worlds right today. Nashville competition, usually people who wants to go to Worlds will go to Nashville for almost like a rehearsal, so it's kind of cool. I'm looking forward to that. But since we stay for the awards for the Couples Classic, we found out that we get a little present for winning, and looks like for winning first you get a jacket. Yay! So I asked him, I'm like, but do I get 3 jackets since I got 3 first? And he's like, well, how about get a jacket and then get you know, your ranking embroidered on the same jacket. And I'm like, oh, that sounds good too. So I also got a couple more gifts because of the standing. So I picked, and I saw they had this garment bag, which I am in need of. Sorry about the buzzing. So I picked 2 garment bags, and I'm gonna get a jacket whenever they call me to schedule that, and I should get that. Yay! That's kind of cool, right? Anyways, yep, so I'm back and ready to roll, ready to get ready. Tomorrow is the lesson back from the competition. We'll probably talk about our strategy for Chicago, because the Chicago competition is in a few days. And yeah, I think it has been a very good experience. I've learned that I need to get enough sleep, because last night I got back home, I was so exhausted. I just went to sleep. I took a shower and went to sleep. So yeah, it's important to keep yourself in tip-top shape if you want to compete, and also sleep. Oh, by the way, so from that chiropractor session, my chiropractor is asking me if I want to work for him, which I think I will consider that, because it's just part-time work that while I focus on my entrepreneurship, my entrepreneurial journey, as well as dancing, I think I'm not going to be able to hold a full-time job because I'm not going to have enough time for everything else. But I think a part-time job sounds good, something that's easy and just get me some spending money. Yeah, that might be good, right? So I'll talk to him and see what happens, and if it was just joking or not. So I will report back later. I'll sign off there now. I'll go home, have some food. I'm planning to hopefully lose a few pounds before Chicago. I really want to get into better shape and be able to fit into my other dresses other than my little fatty dresses. So that's something that I have to work on. Yeah, everything needs work, and all it takes is determination, right? And all of that. So yeah, peace. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.